We are at the Canon Summit in Nashville, and I'm talking with Bob Barbera, who is Director of Production Solutions Marketing with Canon U.S.A. Good to see you again, Bob.
Great to see you, Bob.
It's been great to tour the technology showcase here and see some of the different solutions Canon is offering. Of course, for the in-plant and commercial printing audience of most interest is the imagePRESS V family. And I understand you recently passed a good milestone, selling 1,000 units of that family in less than a year. What do you think most accounts for the success in that?
Well, it's a whole new generation of digital color presses. So we brought a lot of automation, a lot of new features, and the diversity of the applications that the product can really print. If you look like the imagePRESS V1000, envelopes, synthetic stocks, magnets, long sheet banners up to 52-inch duplex, along with all the other print applications. So really, I think the diversity, the quality, and what we really put into the solution as far as the workflow, really enabling customers to achieve at a high level of quality, whether it's sort of say a novice operator or a highly skilled operator, to be able to easily achieve and maintain that predictable high quality output.
Yep, that's important because it's harder and harder to find the skilled operators. It was nice to see the 1350 here. What are some of the advancements that maybe you can talk about?
So the 1350 is the newest model, right? Mm-hmm. So we have the V900 series that we started shipping in December, and then the imagePRESS V1000 was the first one that came out last June of 2022. And the 1350 is our new high-end imagePRESS that we just started shipping over the last couple of months. So higher print speeds up to 135 pages per minute. Thicker media up to 450 GSM, or like a 24-point board. And just the robustness. The engine was totally redesigned with components and the frame to almost triple the useful life of the press, and longer parts life to really live up to demanding production environments.
Good. I also hear a lot of buzz about how Canon is expanding its Prisma offerings. What can you tell us about some things that are developing and are yet to come?
So Prisma is, people know Prisma by different elements because it touches on different people different ways. But Prisma is really Canon's production workflow tools for the production market, and now even wide format. We've using the Prisma branding now for the wide format solutions. They launched what's called Prisma Suite XL, and they have some solutions. On the production print side, the big direction we're taking Prisma is moving it to the cloud, and we have a lot of different applications and tools that we're bringing to the cloud to help the customers. Some of those are workflow tools, and some of those are what we kind of call business analytic tools that help an operation quickly, easily see what's their productivity, how much they printed yesterday, how much they printed last week, what was their uptime, what was their performance. So really giving them at their fingertips a lot of information to help them optimize, run, and grow their business.
And now we've been hearing a lot about automation too. In fact, some of the Canon-sponsored research that we've conducted at Printing United talks about how automation features are becoming more and more important to printers. So here at the Canon Summit, what is the message about automation that dealers are getting?
I think one of the key areas that we focused on, once again, on the imagePRESS V family and our Prisma workflow, and even with our partnership with Fiery, is really automating the color calibration, control of digital presses, and automating the color, so to say, make ready, getting the press ready to run and maintaining that color quality and consistency during the run. So we built in a lot of automation. All our imagePRESS V family products now ship with the inline spectro sensor. We call that an ILS, and that's automatically going to read all the calibration targets, the profiling targets. So someone's not sitting there with a handheld spectrophotometer and reading all that stuff, and then automating it from the operator. So we call it like one touch. Someone could hit the button, the operator, walk away, and it's going to go through all the routines. Even though those routines are a lot faster, they're not interacting and having to stay there. They could be going off and doing something else. So a lot of automation to really streamline that color process on the digital presses.
Yeah. Well, overall, at the summit here, what's the key takeaway you think the dealers should take back with them?
I think there's a couple things. Once again, it's bringing this innovation to the end customers or users always a challenge, and that's part of a key part of this summit is really helping our sales channels understand what we've invested in, what we're developing, how that can benefit the customers, and educating them that they can bring it to the customers, explain what this does, and help their customers implement it is, I think, the key takeaway from me.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, it's been a great summit, and I'm very glad to be able to be here and see it all.
Well, I'm glad you joined us, and hopefully you can join us again.
Yeah, well, good. Well, thanks again, Bob. Appreciate your thoughts on this.
All right, thanks, Bob.